On April the 10th, 1998, the Good Friday Agreement was born. Amongst other things,
18 years on, it's time for you, the first-time voters, to have your say. But what issues really matter to you?
BBC Election 2016, the Good Friday Agreement generation. Wednesday at 9 on BBC One. It's Election 2016, the Good Friday Agreement generation. So the basic idea is that people who were born in 1998, the year of the Good Friday Agreement, are first-time voters this year. So it's just to sort of say, well, look, what do you think about Northern Ireland? Is there a new Northern Ireland? Is there something different you want from politicians? Are you happy with how the Assembly works? I mean, that's the thing. And in a way, it does make us, who are a bit older, feel a bit older, because we do remember what it was like not to have the Assembly. We do remember what it was like to have direct rule. And unfortunately, we do remember what it was like to have the Troubles. So it's interesting to hear their perspectives. And I've been around some schools and colleges and training centres already. And really interestingly, if there's one thing that I think is the common theme with young people, is that they don't feel that there's a party that they can vote for. Well, the finishing touches, as you can see, are being put to the studio at the minute. And I mean, really interesting. We have a big cross-section. Obviously, we've been very careful about how the audience has been chosen. It's not random, and we wouldn't want it to be random. How could you stand over that? So we've very carefully selected across communities, across, we've contacted special needs schools. We've contacted training centres, so it's not just kids that are, really politically aware and really, destined for university and future leaders. It's really a big cross section of people right across Northern Ireland and from all arts and parts as well. With Chris Hazard from Sinn Fein, who would probably fit in with the younger demographic, and with Doug Beattie from the Ulster Unionist Party, obviously a very interesting history before he came into politics, serving in the army. We have Ellen Murray, who is standing for the Green Party in West Belfast, who's very interesting as well. That's a brand new candidate, somebody brand new to politics. I think people my age and people older definitely lived in a different world. There was one thing on the TV, there was no choice of what was going to be watched at 5:30 and 6 o'clock. And in our house anyway, we were very aware of what was going on, very aware of the Troubles, and nobody spoke during the news. It was really sacrosanct time. And I mean, I was aware of it from a very young age, really, and aware of some of the horrors of things that were going on in the streets. So I very much took an interest in what was happening. I think it's a really unique programme. I can't remember us ever doing anything like it, and it's a real opportunity for people who are 18 to challenge the politicians. There's nobody else in the audience, it's just them. So it's a really good opportunity for them to really have a go and say, yes, this is what I think you do well, or this is what I think you do really badly, and this is what I'd like to see for the future. It's on at 9 o'clock on BBC One Northern Ireland with myself and Stephen Nolan, of course, and it's also going on the BBC News channel, so people right across the UK will get a glimpse of life in Northern Ireland as well.